Here I'm going to show you how to split an invoice and also how to merge two separate documents within Factura back together. So as you can see here, this document has 5 pages. And to know that, if you need to, just go to the columns, enable page count, and you'll be able to see how many pages are in the invoice itself. Now, if it has multiple pages, more than one, the scissor tool will appear. And this is the ability to split out an invoice. So I can see, let's just assume that this was 2 different invoices in 5 pages. I can go here, look at the invoice itself, and I realize that, oh, these first 2 pages belong to one invoice, and these 3 pages belong to a different invoice. Perfect. Let me go run the split, and it'll split them out into 2 different invoices. Now, let's just say we made a mistake, and we accidentally split out these pages into 3 invoices instead of 2 invoices. So we run the split. What would happen is that you would have 3 new invoice numbers or Factura IDs sitting in Factura. Now, how do you merge that back into the invoice? What you would do is just remember the Factura ID. And this is just an example. So I'm going to copy this Factura ID. I'm going to go back to my Cisco invoice. And there's this plus sign. That is to merge the invoices back. So if I go click on the plus sign, I can either upload a file directly and merge it in, or I could go search for my Factura ID, which you'll see when I click and add it. You'll see now that 3 more pages, because the other invoice had 3 pages, are now added to this. Now, if the order is incorrect, you can always move the order around and say, oh yeah, this is page 1, this is page 2, maybe this is page 3, whatever you like. And then run the merge. What will happen now is this invoice, or these pages, will all run as one invoice merged together. Now we have a toggle here that says ignore the other added invoice after the merge. So those 3 pages, that second one, if this is toggled on, it will delete that other Factura ID and merge it into this Cisco invoice. But if you want to keep the original for whatever reason, just untoggle it. It will merge the Cisco invoices here, but it will also retain this Factura ID with these 3 pages. And that is how you split and merge invoices within Factura.